you and outside of you. As above, so below, as within, also without. So the pine cones, pine pollen, pine sap, all of these helpers and healers that we have in our midst that we've been taught to turn a blind eye to. But yeah, you said the bag. What is the bag? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? You probably don't know that. I'm sorry. It's a song.
Oh,
You know that song?
Oh,
Ludacris.
Luda!
yeah.
Luda! What in the world is in that bag? I need to make a meme talking about that up Kalu and just play that song.
That would be cool.
What in the world is in that bag? What you so I'll tell you what I think. A lot of people think a lot of different things. Free energy is one thing I think about, that they're obviously harnessing it from the sun through the pine cone of the spiral, going to the the left hand, I believe it is, to receive, because the left hand is to receive, and then the right hand is to give. So maybe they're receiving the energy of the sun, the energy of the elements, the energy of the wind, all through the spiral of the pine cone, coming into their body and going into the bag. So that possibly, because we conduct electricity with the body. So maybe they're harnessing the energy of the sun and putting it in the bag or the battery. That's it's definitely a theory that it is a battery, but they don't really tie the pine cone into it. Um, that's one theory. I also have a theory that it's souls within the bag, that they're planting souls. That's one of my theories. Um, there's a lot of stuff about Abraham going around with souls, and he would plant souls and he would establish souls in the lands that God called him to travel to and disperse. That he brought souls with him, and he would establish people in the land and souls in throughout the earth as he would travel. That and so I read that in the Bible, came to that understanding through downloads and epiphanies from the higher ups, if you will. And then I messed around. I read it. I read about it in the Sefer Yetzirah. I didn't even know it was a thing. I just read it in the Bible, came to that understanding and conclusion on my own, not on my own, but then I read the Sefer Yetzirah, and it went into a lot of detail about Abraham establishing and creating beings and putting their souls into bodies and into plants and those kind of things. And mine was blown when you get those kind of downloads and then they're confirmed through different synchronicities. So that was really interesting. But that's my thoughts.